This is a new factory that is added to the industrial landscape of Burkina Faso. It is supported by Chinese investors who arrived barely a year ago, and they were able to move very quickly and keep their promises. We will see with all the cement plants what the prospects are to lower the price of cement in Burkina Faso, to allow us to build our country.
In a move that's shaking up not just the construction industry, but the entire economic landscape of Burkina Faso, President Ibrahim Traoré has made a bold, unprecedented decision to slash cement prices by a massive 50%. For many, this move feels like a political and economic bombshell, one reminiscent of Donald Trump's signature shock and awe tactics, where big, sweeping changes are made with the potential to drastically alter the course of an entire industry.
So that's a bit of what brought us here, to encourage them and witness, in any case, our satisfaction. Imagine a nation rising, not from the ashes of conflict, but from the very earth beneath its feet. Forget the narratives of dependency. Burkina Faso is rewriting its story, and Captain Ibrahim Traoré is holding the pen. His presence at the Zignaré cement plant inauguration wasn't just a ceremony. It was a thunderous proclamation of self-reliance, a defiant stand against the forces that would keep a nation bound.
But what's behind this dramatic price cut? And why now? The cement industry, which is integral to the country's infrastructure and housing sectors, has long been a heavy financial burden for builders and homeowners alike. With a sudden 50% drop, Traoré has created ripples that could send shockwaves through everything from new home construction to government infrastructure projects. So, is this a stroke of genius, a power play, or something more complex? In today's video, we're diving into what prompted this bold move, how it's affecting the people of Burkina Faso, and what it means for the future of both construction and the country's economy at large. Stay with us as we explore the potential repercussions of this Trump-style shakeup that's turning heads and challenging the status quo.
Today, we bring you yet another groundbreaking milestone, a project that speaks volumes about visionary leadership, strategic partnerships, and the unstoppable march towards industrialization. From the moment Captain Ibrahim Traoré took the helm of Burkina Faso, we at Intervlog have witnessed a revolution of industries, of self-reliance, of a nation determined to rise beyond limits. He is not just a leader, he is a force of nature.
A new era for Burkina Faso's construction. In a move that can only be described as a game-changer for the construction industry in Burkina Faso, President Ibrahim Traoré has announced an unprecedented slashing of cement prices by 50%. How will this bold action, which can be compared to the kind of shakeups that former US President Donald Trump is known for, stir up the construction sector, homeowners, and even the global market? Cement, a cornerstone of infrastructure and construction, has traditionally been one of the most expensive materials. What immediate effects will this dramatic price reduction have on Burkina Faso's economy and the construction industry? What could the ripple effects be for homeowners and builders? What political and economic strategies might be behind Traoré's decision? How has the announcement been received by various stakeholders, and what are the broader implications for Burkina Faso's future development? How is this bold decision reshaping the country's building landscape? And what long-term impact could it have on the nation's infrastructure growth and housing affordability? The bold move, how Ibrahim Traoré took action. Ibrahim Traoré's decision to reduce cement prices by 50% is nothing short of revolutionary for Burkina Faso. Cement has long been a major bottleneck in the country's construction industry, with rising material costs often forcing builders and homeowners to abandon or scale back projects. In recent years, cement prices had been steadily increasing, adding significant strain to the cost of building homes, schools, roads, and other essential infrastructure. The skyrocketing prices were not just an inconvenience, they became a barrier to the country's economic development. Traoré's bold move to slash cement prices is a direct response to these challenges. By halving the cost of cement, his administration aims to make construction more affordable and accessible, thus enabling local projects to flourish. This price reduction is seen as an effort to alleviate the financial strain on builders and families, allowing them to pursue vital infrastructure projects without fear of crippling costs. The move also promises to stimulate broader economic growth, encouraging both public and private investment in construction projects. This sudden shift in pricing strategy is not just an economic decision. It's a calculated effort to address the financial challenges exacerbated by global inflation, supply chain disruptions, and the ongoing political unrest in Burkina Faso. Traoré's decision reflects a Trump-style approach to economic policy, dramatic, often disruptive, and designed to shake up the status quo. It's an unorthodox strategy, but one that seeks to create immediate relief and lay the groundwork for long-term economic stability. By tackling one of the most pressing issues head-on, Traoré is taking bold action to reset the economic trajectory of the country.
Le Burkina Faso est une référence et nous devons maintenir le flambeau très haut. Aujourd'hui, après ici, nous irons inaugurer l'usine de ciment, qui est une usine de plus au Burkina Faso. Mais l'espoir, c'est de pouvoir discuter avec toutes les cimenteries dans les jours à venir.
President Ibrahim Traoré is guiding a project to expand the CIMAF cement factory in Ouagadougou. This expansion includes building a new unit to produce calcined clay.
The cement industry before the price cut, a struggling sector. Before Ibrahim Traoré's groundbreaking price cut, the cement industry in Burkina Faso faced major challenges. Construction costs had soared to unsustainable levels, leaving many local builders and homeowners unable to afford essential building materials like cement. The high prices created significant barriers, hindering both small-scale construction projects and larger infrastructure developments across the country. To add to the problem, cement imports were often subject to fluctuating tariffs and rising transport costs, further inflating prices. This instability made it difficult for the industry to plan, and it led to a growing sense of frustration, particularly among small construction companies. Many were unable to remain competitive in an environment where costs were continually rising. As a result, numerous projects were delayed, and many potential homeowners were priced out of the market altogether. With the announcement of a 50% price reduction on cement, Traoré is aiming to revitalize the industry. By making cement more affordable, he is offering much-needed relief to contractors and builders struggling to navigate high material costs. This move presents an opportunity to reinvigorate the market, stimulate new construction projects, and help address the housing needs of the population. For many, this price cut is a much-needed lifeline in a challenging economic environment. Immediate impact on the construction industry.
Reinforcing his commitment to boosting local industries. He emphasized the need to lower cement prices by utilizing Burkina Faso's natural resources like limestone and clay, ensuring efficient production. Traoré also criticized Western narratives, labeling Burkina Faso as unstable, pointing out that despite imperialist attempts to deter investors, industries continue to grow.
Ibrahim Traoré's decision to slash cement prices by 50% is a game-changer for the construction industry in Burkina Faso. For contractors and builders, this price reduction makes construction projects significantly more affordable. It enables them to cut costs, complete more projects, and potentially hire additional workers, fueling industry growth. The reduction in cement prices is expected to have a ripple effect, lowering the costs of other materials, which will further reduce overall construction expenses. Smaller construction firms, which may have struggled to compete with larger established companies, now have an opportunity to thrive. With cement more affordable, these smaller firms can bid for projects that were previously out of their financial reach. This shift helps level the playing field and introduces a new wave of competition in the sector, driving innovation and efficiency. Additionally, the price cut is likely to spur a surge in demand for new housing, schools, and commercial properties. For years, Burkina Faso's urban development had been hindered by prohibitively high building costs. With cement becoming more affordable, a wave of new construction projects could follow, stimulating both the housing market and commercial development. This move is a win-win for both builders and buyers, fostering a more dynamic, accessible construction market. Homeowners rejoice, more affordable housing and repairs. Ibrahim Traoré's decision to reduce cement prices by 50% is a welcome change for everyday homeowners in Burkina Faso, offering much-needed relief and making housing more affordable. For many families, the cost of cement has been a major barrier to building safe and comfortable homes. In developing nations like Burkina Faso, construction materials often account for a significant portion of the total cost of building or renovating a house. Whether it's constructing a new home, adding an extension, or carrying out much-needed repairs, the reduced price of cement will make these projects much more achievable for everyday citizens. Historically, many homeowners have found themselves unable to make necessary improvements or even build a home at all due to the high cost of cement. This new pricing policy directly addresses that challenge. With more affordable cement, families will be able to carry out essential home repairs, maintain existing structures, or start new building projects without the fear of spiraling costs. This creates an opportunity for increased home ownership and better living conditions, particularly for lower-income families who have long been priced out of the construction market. Furthermore, the reduction in cement costs is expected to have a significant impact on the real estate market in Burkina Faso. Homeowners are now more likely to take on new projects, from building homes to renovating older properties. This could lead to an increase in demand for real estate as people feel empowered to invest in their properties. The move is likely to spur a rise in the number of housing developments, renovations, and improvements throughout the country. As a result, the overall quality of housing stock will improve, contributing to the nation's economic development and social progress. Additionally, the price cut could inspire confidence in other sectors of the economy. As homeowners gain the ability to afford construction costs, it can have a domino effect across various industries. The demand for building materials, labor, and skilled trades will increase, stimulating sectors such as manufacturing and retail. The economic activity generated by these new construction projects could create jobs, boost local businesses, and further enhance the country's economic growth. Moreover, as homeowners take advantage of the more affordable cement, it may encourage a renewed focus on homeownership and self-reliance, promoting long-term financial stability for families. With the ability to invest in their homes and communities, people will likely feel more secure, leading to greater consumer confidence and an overall boost in economic well-being. The political calculus, Traoré's strategic move. Ibrahim Traoré's decision to slash cement prices by 50% is not just an economic policy, it's a politically charged maneuver designed to consolidate his power and boost his popularity. Traoré, who ascended to power in 2022 amidst a turbulent political climate, is making bold, decisive moves to carve out his leadership. By reducing the cost of cement, a vital construction material, he is showing his ability to confront entrenched economic forces and deliver tangible results that directly affect the daily lives of citizens. This policy is reminiscent of the bold, often controversial moves made by former US President Donald Trump, known for his sweeping, unexpected policy shifts aimed at making a lasting impact. Trump's leadership was characterized by an eagerness to disrupt traditional systems, whether through renegotiating trade deals or slashing taxes. Traoré appears to be taking a similar approach, using his political capital to push through dramatic reforms that resonate with the public. For Traoré, cement represents more than just a material, it's a symbol of progress and accessibility. By reducing prices, he aims to demonstrate that he is a leader willing to take bold actions for the betterment of the people. If successful, this policy will solidify his reputation as a leader who is committed to modernizing Burkina Faso and addressing the needs of his people. This move could also signal that other sectors of the economy may be ripe for reform, further cementing Traoré's legacy as a transformative leader. What does this mean for international trade? While the primary focus of Ibrahim Traoré's decision to slash cement prices by 50% is on Burkina Faso, the ripple effects could extend beyond the country's borders, potentially influencing international trade dynamics. Burkina Faso may not be a major cement producer on the global scale, but this dramatic price reduction is poised to impact the region. Neighboring countries and regions will likely take notice, as international companies that have traditionally controlled cement pricing in West Africa might be forced to adjust their strategies. The reduced cost of cement in Burkina Faso could spark greater competition within the West African cement market. As local producers respond to the price cut, international cement companies may have to rethink their pricing models and market strategies to maintain their market share. This could lead to more competitive pricing across the region, benefiting consumers and builders in neighboring countries who have faced similarly high construction costs. Moreover, cheaper cement could stimulate regional infrastructure projects, fostering economic cooperation between countries in West Africa. Governments may be more inclined to launch large-scale construction initiatives, such as new roads, housing, and commercial properties, if material costs are more manageable. This has the potential to open new opportunities for trade partnerships and collaborative projects across the region, driving growth and further integration in West Africa's economy. Burkina Faso's move could also serve as a model for other countries in the region with similar economic challenges. As other nations observe the effects of this price reduction, they may be inspired to adopt similar policies, further reshaping the regional trade landscape. The road ahead: sustainability and long-term effects. While Ibrahim Traoré's decision to slash cement prices by 50% offers immediate relief, the long-term sustainability of this policy remains uncertain. The challenge for Traoré and his government will be ensuring that this price reduction does not trigger inflationary effects or lead to supply shortages. Maintaining low prices while ensuring the quality and availability of cement is a delicate balance. If not managed carefully, this move could backfire, resulting in cement scarcity or creating other economic imbalances. In addition, the government must closely monitor the construction sector to ensure that the benefits of lower cement prices are not overshadowed by rising costs in other areas, such as labor or other construction materials. Efforts to reduce cement prices could inadvertently lead to cost increases elsewhere, undermining the intended economic benefits. The broader goal should be to foster stable, sustainable growth. For this price reduction to truly be effective, it must be part of a comprehensive strategy aimed at long-term economic prosperity. Ensuring the stability of the cement industry, maintaining competitive market dynamics, and addressing any inefficiencies in the construction sector will be critical. The government will need to carefully track these factors to ensure that the move contributes to a positive, sustainable impact on Burkina Faso's economy and its construction industry. Closing scene: Ibrahim Traoré's 50% price cut on cement has sent shockwaves through Burkina Faso's construction sector, offering a golden opportunity for builders, homeowners, and the economy at large. This bold decision, reminiscent of Trump's audacious policy moves, is a signal of Traoré's willingness to challenge the status quo and push for dramatic changes that benefit the people. Whether it leads to lasting success or presents unforeseen challenges, one thing is certain: Traoré has made his mark in Burkina Faso's history as a leader unafraid to shake things up. As the dust settles, it will be fascinating to see how this price cut transforms the country's construction landscape and its broader economy. Ibrahim Traoré's bold 50% cement price cut has definitely turned heads. But the real question is, will it lead to long-term economic stability, or will it spark unforeseen consequences for the housing market, builders, and even the national budget? Whether this move will help the average citizen build their dream home more affordably or disrupt the balance of Burkina Faso's economy remains to be seen. What we do know is that this decision, bold and controversial as it may be, has sent a strong message about Traoré's approach to governance. Expect the unexpected. So, what do you think? Is this a brilliant political maneuver or a risky gamble? Could we see other African nations follow suit? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you found this video as fascinating as the shakeup itself, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights into global politics, economics, and the power moves that are shaping our world. Until next time, keep watching the headlines, Because change is happening, and sometimes it comes faster than we expect.